Welcome everyone to my first YouTube channel absolutely ever. Today we're going to be working on a project I'm deeming called Boop. It's an online multiplayer game, and what we're doing today is we've already programmed most of the movement. As you can see here, oh, is it even gonna, it's not gonna connect, is it? Huh, well, who knows. I didn't turn on the server, so I didn't think that was gonna work. So we already made the movement. As you can see, we can move around. We're just a square, as you can see from our shadow. We look a lot like these squares over here, just a little bit bigger. We've also already created the gun, so as you can see, oh golly, we can shoot. And anytime, oh, these bullets are actually going backwards because of some debugging I was doing, but once they hit something, it boops them off. So you can't really tell right now, but the bullets are hitting you backwards. Now I had an issue where if two players are on the same server and you hit one, you hit the, you shot your friend, whatever, they wouldn't actually fly off because of some weird server disconnecting. Or not server disconnecting, but it was some weird client. The client owned it, but the server was trying to do it. So today, we're gonna fix that because I stayed up last night trying to think of a solution, and I did. So first, if I can see past my grade A professional gamer duct tape rig here, we're gonna go ahead and fix some things. So we need the player layer, and we also need the bullet layer. Shout out to my first video ever on YouTube. Like, this is pretty great, honestly. So let's grab the bullet script. Bullet script, actually the only thing bullet script does is move. Because we're taking out the boopable stuff out of it. All we're doing is moving it. Breakpoint, don't do that. And save it. Boopable is not handling its collision anymore. So we actually need to make a whole nother script. Player. Boop trigger. The best thing about programming, honestly, is you can name stuff whatever the heck you want. As long as it's not professional, like this is a for fun hobby. I'm just making a short little game just for funsies, and I can name it whatever I want. I could name it Boop Trigger Player. I could name it whatever I want. It doesn't even matter. I need to make sure that our trigger, the box trigger that we've put on the player, that is going to be recognizing when Boop stuff enters it, is going to fly backward, is going to recognize it and then fly itself backward. And to be able to fly itself backward, it has to have a reference to itself. Made it, gotta add it. There it is. Trigger, yep, right there, a reference to itself. And then this one should have a reference to itself. Perfect, okay. Vector. If you know anything about vectors, they're kind of cool actually. There are three, I don't even want to get into it. If you want to know about vectors, go learn about vectors. They're kind of cool though. So I can say transform.position, and that's our vector. So boop vector, that's the direction basically, equals this. Okay, we're gonna put our boop strength, boop strength, we'll call it boop XY strength because that's the vectors that it's moving in. Or no, you could say boop whatever I want strength if I really wanted to, because like I said, I can name stuff whatever I want. I can name it pretzel up strength. I won't though, because I need to be able to read this code later. Do I ever regret not getting a real rig before my first video? No. It's a need-to-know basis. This is basically the FBI of programming. I've write this one code. That's another beauty about programming, is I've written one thing of code and I can apply it to millions of things. So if we played it right now, it shouldn't do anything, especially if we just deactivate it. Because I actually just want to make sure that when we do use this script, it's gonna work. So let me turn off everything that would make it work so I can make sure it doesn't work. Doesn't that make sense? Yeah, I sure think so. So if I click, oh my gosh, duh. Okay, there we go. So now, even though I have applied the script, if I click, it's not gonna do anything. Perfect. So now if I set it to like 25, 25, now when I click and it absorbs it, it will, oh wow, wrong vector. I went left. As soon as I clicked it, I went left, which is not what I want to do. I wanted to go shoot backwards. So, am I a professional programmer? No. So that explains that. So we want the y vector to be 0, and we want the y vector to be boop y strength. Dang it. And xz strength to be this one. Created it. We've rebirthed it in a way. It's been programmatically baptized. Okay, perfect. Maybe there's some. Oh! Okay, we got it to work. Perfect. And there's that. Don't worry about that. I know what that is. We're gonna get rid of that because we don't need it. I really need a better rig. I just need to order a webcam because this sound is fine. Let me know in the comments. Is my sound okay? That's what a real YouTuber would do. That was perfect. Way too strong of a boop, but it did exactly what we wanted it to do. So we want to change that to 15. 15 because that was way too strong. Yeah, okay, so it works. Boop, perfect. I'm flying away, as you can see, and that's exactly what we want. Okay, so as you can see, they're going straight through it. Now, if it does hit something, I don't want it to just keep going. I don't want bullets to go through walls. That doesn't make sense. If I hit anything else, destroy it immediately. Destroy this. Perfect. So the next thing we need to do is make sure that in the project settings physics that player and bullet do not collide with each other. So player and bullet. Player won't collide with bullet, and bullet will not collide with player. Can bullets collide with bullets? No, they cannot. Take that out. Player with player. Oops, that's not what we wanted. We do want players to collide, but we don't want bullets to collide with players. Okay, perfect. So bullets and players will not collide with each other, but the collision box inside that makes it boop will collide because it. Don't worry about it. If it doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. These boxes, if I shoot at it, oh, my mouse is gonna go out. They're not disappearing. What gives? Why is it doing it? Why is it doing it? Ugh! It should have collided. I didn't save the file. Oh my gosh. That was the whole reason. Okay, but we have another problem. They're not destroying, they're just getting stuck on the cube. So that's not right, obviously. Oh my gosh, I did this yesterday too. It's just destroying the stupid script. It's not actually destroying the bullet. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. There it is! Look at that. So they disappear right as you hit it. You can tell that they don't go through and it'll hit the object. And then it will keep going. Or if they don't, they just keep going on. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add that script we made. Boop, player boop trigger. Okay, here we go, ready? Wow! I didn't even see it fly off, honestly. But it also went in the wrong direction, I think. Let's find out. We'll do 10 this time just so we can make sure it goes in the right direction. Because depending on where it hits it, because how we programmed it, yeah, depending on where the cube gets hit on the box, that's in the direction that it gets flown because of that vector minus vector we did there. So, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's exactly what we want too, by the way. And this, of course, isn't, this, of course, isn't going to do it because it doesn't have the boopable script on it. And now we can add another player, but first we have to build it, which takes absolutely forever, which is perfect because then I can take some time to find a charging cable. Build settings, right? Build! And then this is 2.0. Well, we'll do 1.1. How about that? 1.0 wasn't really a good version anyway, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna put this one on the second display, which you can't see, on purpose. And then we're gonna host it. And then display 1, we're gonna open and go to join. Okay, I don't know why that happened. Oh, because we actually landed in the same spot. But here's our other player right here. Can we move him? We can a little bit, but it does collide with him. Here, I'll show you. I'll prove to you that it's the other player. This will let me click out. Of course not. No, I can't prove it. But I should be able to boop it because it absorbs the bullet. No. But it starts to move, but it doesn't move all the way, and I can't tell why. Boop. Oh, is it not that one? Where's the other one? It's already gone? Get out of here. Get out of town. Oh, those aren't going through, are they? They are not. Why are they going through? Nope, nope, nope. So either I'm still running the old version, I was so excited. Oh, you can't, so you can't even see that. Why is that? It has a network theme, and I can shoot it. So that's why, because those objects don't even exist in the other client. So the question is, that's cool. Did you see that disconnect? I'm such a geek. That was so cool. Ah, that's so cool. Okay. It still doesn't. You can't even see that I'm shooting bullets from the other screen. And that's our problem, is that for some reason those squares are not being synced across. As I'm shooting, you can hear me clicking furiously. But it just won't. Oh! Oh, we're just kidding, because we went in here. You also can't see it from the screen if you can see my screen over here if I shot. You can't see it. So for some reason, those squares, those bullets, are not being synced. But why? Why are the bullets not being synced? Probably has something to do with the API. I use a network API for all you Unity developers out there by Noble Whale Productions. I have no idea how to even use this stuff, so let's go to our good old handy dandy asset store, where we will find the Noble Whale Smooth Sync. I've bought all of these. I'm a really big fan of Noble Whale because I honestly don't want to have to do any networking programming. I'm still going to have to do a little bit, but it does a really good job of just doing it for me. So I have no idea. So I don't think that was it, because this one is just for, my phone died. Thanks for watching. Sorry my camera died right in the middle there. I'll have to think of a better grade A pro gaming setup. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever you'd like to do, and thanks for watching my first video.